Good morning everyone, or good afternoon wherever you are. Welcome back to a brand new video. And if you are new here, my name is Jalil. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of New York, and I'm also a real estate investor. And today, as you can see behind me, we are hosting an open house. Now, the open house started roughly about 30 minutes ago, but I had a line outside the door before I even showed up, and I showed up 10 minutes early, which is kind of crazy. That just shows the demand for housing right now. But I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, I can't really show you guys, but you know, we got a good day today. We got the open house going on. I'm gonna give you a tour of this property so you have an idea of what it's like out there right now in New York, in case you're not from New York. I don't know. Show you this open house. And today at my own property, I had a guest checking out today for their Airbnb, which means I gotta go over there, see how they left it so I can leave my review for them to make sure everything was all good and get ready for the next guest. We got a lot of real estate stuff packed in today, and I wanna take you with me. So let's go. Now, before I show you this open house, I must say, because I think some people may not know what an open house is. An open house is what it sounds like, a house that is open. It is the opportunity for people just coming off the street, people that were waiting for this property to come to the market, to just walk in and see this open house, talk to me. Listen, I like people, so this is my type of lane. I sit here, host open house, I shake hands and kiss babies while people coming off the street. They may just be driving by and say, hey, open house, you know, we're in the market looking for a property, or we will be soon. They come by, they meet me, they love me, and maybe they purchase a house, maybe not this one, but a house in the future. That's what open house is. And the reason I really like open houses is because, you know, usually when you're showing a buyer a property, when you're on the other side, you have to do a lot of driving around. You gotta go from this location to this location, show 10, 20 homes, hopefully not so many. And it's just a lot of work. People just think agents walk around and just open doors and that's it, but it's a lot of work from start to finish, from showing the properties, finding the properties, negotiations, dealing with attorneys, insurance companies, inspectors, surveys, appraisals. It's a lot. With listings, it's just a little bit less, and I get to meet more people, which is what I like in the first place. It's a people business, and hosting an open house allows you to meet as many people as possible versus the other side representing a buyer. But enough about that. Let me show you what you're here for, which is the house tour. So let's get right along with it.
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, speaking.
Hi, this is Jalil, the agent from the open house at 135th Street.
Yes, Jalil.
I just wanted to follow up with you just to confirm that there is gas inside the house. It is just capped in the basement. So
Okay.
it's not in the street, it's in the house.
Oh, sorry, house has gas. Okay.
Yes.
All right, thanks for that information. I appreciate it very much.
No problem, you're welcome. Have a good day.
All right.
Bye. That's how you stay on top of it. Follow up, follow up, follow up. That's pretty much the biggest part of this business, just following up. So they had a question regarding the open house that I could not answer in the moment. I reached out, figure out what the answer was. You call that person back, let them know, and the answer was in their favor, which means they're that step closer to possibly submitting an offer. So I don't know, I'm kind of full of my words right now. I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm thirsty, hungry. I have about an hour left in this open house. Good turnout so far, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good, decent turnout. But you know, we need to close a deal. Until we get an offer, nothing really means anything yet. So come buy this house. Also, I just realized something, but let me adjust this a little bit. That Look at this. Isn't this background beautiful? Like, if you cook, if you're a YouTuber, and you know you do these food videos, look at this background. Look at that. That's your backdrop. This is the perfect house for you. So you could just do all your dishes, make all your reels in this fabulous kitchen with this nice ass island. Why wouldn't you buy this house? Speaking of that reminds me because I need to know, where are the YouTubers in the real estate and finance space that vlog, that just don't do, you know, talking head videos, especially in New York? I want to meet you. Like, where you guys at? I feel like I'm out and I want to do content and collaborate with other, you know, content creators that are in the real estate and finance space. And in New York, I just don't see that. In Cali, you know, these other places, like all these YouTubers get together, especially if there's like lifestyle vlogs, traveling and fashion. What about the finance people? Don't y'all go outside, or are you always at your desk? Where are the real estate finance vloggers in New York? Come on, join me. I want to meet you. This is the part of the open house where it's like just a little boring, because essentially you're waiting for people to come. So this open house is 2.5 hours. In the beginning, there was a ton of people coming. Like before I got here, as I said before, like there were people out the door waiting for me before I opened the doors. Now we're about an hour left, a little bit less, and it's kind of empty. There's no one here, and we're just waiting, or I'm just waiting for someone to show up so I could talk to them and tell them that they should buy this house. You know, that's the boring part about this, is just really waiting for people to show up. So during, you know, 2020, 2021, lines out the door, you'll be working. So it's like, it could go both ways. But right now we're just waiting for a time to end, open house to be over, so I can go do other things and other business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially that time. We are wrapping up the open house, so I am turning off all of the lights. Make sure that, you know, just don't have electricity running for no reason. And overall, it was, the phone going off. Overall, it was a good showing, decent open house, not bad of a turnout. A lot of people came. They were already represented by an agent, so you know, I didn't get any new buyers in the pipeline. However, still pretty successful open house, and maybe we get an offer. But now gotta move on, because I didn't set the alarm. I need to do that. Gotta move on because I have to go check out this Airbnb, make sure the place is decent. And then after that, I'm going to do what you do, you know, ask for a review. Well, ask for a review, because
select arm system type.
I want to make sure that these reviews get popping, right? So check out the Airbnb, make sure everything is good. If it is, I'm gonna ask him if he would so kindly leave me a 5-star review if he enjoyed it. And yeah. So let's get on to the next order of business. So actually, I thought I was going to be wrapped up, but while I'm sitting in the car, get my camera set up actually to go shoot some B-roll for you guys to the next property, someone pulled up and they said, I could see them looking at the house, so I know they're interested, but it's like 30 minutes past the showing time, like the open house. But who am I to deny them of the opportunity to view this property? So you never know, right? I'll be back. I'm gonna show them the house. I'll be back. All right, this time we leaving for real. This time we really leaving. I showed them the property. It's a nice family. Listen, it was a nice family. The boyfriend was a bit interesting, I'll say that. Was asking me about paying cash or a large down payment in cash. We're talking about hundreds of thousands, and I was just like, go for it. I ain't gonna tell you that you can't do it. Otherwise, it was cool. So now we gotta really this time head to the Airbnb. It's 3 o'clock. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what kind of work I gotta do, how much turnover is necessary as far as cleaning, if anything broke, because that does happen. If my audio sounds crazy, it's because I got the mic disconnected. But yeah, I want to check that out right now so that I know what work I need to do before the next guest, because they're coming in a couple of days and I want to be on point. These reviews are super important while I'm just getting started, because right now I think I only have like 2 reviews, you feel me? Like, and that ain't it. I'm not getting people hitting me up to book this Airbnb as much as when I first started. Now, I did raise the price, but I know I need more reviews to make people feel more comfortable, and that's what I'm working on. So that's where we at with it right now. And the grind don't stop. So every little thing matters right now. You gotta see how the place is left, get it ready, get it clean, wash the sheets, do what we gotta do. And yeah, so I'm gonna catch you in Brooklyn. Catch you in Brooklyn. Back in the Airbnb. Time to see what we dealing with. Okay, right out the gate, right out the gate. All right, so at first glance right now, it's not bad at all. Here's an interesting thing, which I kind of knew, and I mentioned this in the last video where I talked about you get people from all over the world coming to your Airbnb. It doesn't matter where your Airbnb is, you never know who's coming. All over the country, different countries, right? Different continents, matter of fact. And this is something that kind of picked up on and not surprised about. So usually, right, leave some little goodies for the guests that are coming. 2 bottles of water, they drink 1, and some chips and cookies. They did not touch any of this. And you find that's very interesting with European guests, European countries. Listen, they don't want nothing to do with our type of snacks or treats, because I think they look at it as extremely unhealthy, and which, to be honest, it is. So kind of knew they wouldn't touch those. But if someone comes from within the country, within the US, gone. They're gonna say that's not enough snacks. So always interesting to see. But what we do see though is this is what they utilize. So where they bought some eggs, and they left it there. I could tell, not because they were being dirty, but more so because they wanted to recycle. So they put the garbage just in here and there, and they wanted to recycle, so they left it on the counter, which is, you know, actually I appreciate it. I do. So I'll put that in the recycling. 2 cups, gonna wash those. They washed their dishes. Dope. Love that. I don't even know if they sat on the couch. I think that's how I left the couch. They didn't even open his closet. I could tell. The fridge, I don't know if they used the fridge at all. Maybe a little bit. I see a little. Yeah, I see a little something. So I'm gonna clean out the fridge. And the stove, obviously we're gonna clean up the stove, even if they use it or not. I see the eggs, so they definitely fried some eggs. I don't know if they actually put anything in the oven. And I mean, the microwave doesn't have any time on it, which is interesting. I don't know, I said that, I don't know why that's a thing. Otherwise, let's see the bedrooms, right? Let's see what we got. In the bedrooms, we just have, you know, we're gonna take these sheets off, clean the sheets, clean the rug a little bit as well. You know, sometimes people step on the rug with their shoes, which is something I'll prefer them not to do, but it is what it is. And the main thing is, I do want to see if he used the other bedroom, because there's only 1 guest here. So sometimes, even though it's 1 guest in 2 bedrooms, people just use the other bedroom just because. I have no idea why. Don't ask. But still spread. I don't even think he touched it. Listen. Whew. This is my type of guest right here. This is beautiful. Like, this is very, very minimal turnover. Obviously, you know, gonna use the bathroom, take a shower, and all that. Towels were used. 1 towel looks like. We're gonna use other towel, but we're gonna wash both anyway, because you never know. And we don't want to take no chances. So, yeah. overall, man, this is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. I love this. I love this for me. This is beautiful. Like, this makes my job easier. I mean, the table's a little messy. You're gonna wipe down the table, but overall, we are doing pretty good. So I like this angle a little bit better. We're doing pretty good. This is gonna be a pretty quick turnover. Throw the stuff in the laundry. Hold on, who this is? Good afternoon.
Hi, Dustin. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was looking at Google search. I see this place for rent.
Yeah. So So once the bank account is fine, but I just want to be upfront with you that if we do find something that you like, they will want to see the credit report. So even if nothing is on there, even if you don't have any credit cards, because our credit report has more than credit cards on there, right? It has if you had any loans, it has if you had any collections, it has if you had a car payment, it has more than credit card information on there. It confirms your address, so which is the reason why they'll still ask for it. So it's not just because of credit cards. So in your case, yeah, you could submit the bank statement and the credit report, and that shows the money, and then that could help you go a long way. I don't remember what I was saying, but another guess. This is my second guess. Going to get some more reviews coming in. Hopefully this helps get this place booked more often. I'm not too bad with the bookings. It's all right, but I really want to cover this mortgage. I want to cover more than the mortgage, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna get this rolling, and appreciate you watching this vlog. I don't know when this is gonna drop. It's gonna drop before or after the official tour, because I haven't really shown you guys what we got going on. But either way, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching to the end. If you made it this far, if you could help a brother out with a like and subscribe, greatly appreciate it. I will greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Before I end this vlog though, let me actually show you what I look for when I pull up to the Airbnb. So as you can see, bed's not made. Completely fine, by the way. Not expect them to make the bed. Like, cause we're gonna wash the sheets anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. In fact, actually, when people strip the bed already, like completely, I appreciate that. Just good tip if you book Airbnbs often. So we take the comforter off. I should be wearing gloves actually. And then the sheet, right? After you take the blanket off, I look at the sheet for like major stains. Now, I'm gonna wash the sheet regardless, but if there's a major stain like blood or something else, if you know, you know, I wanna use like this special product to make sure it comes out. Cause you have to work that spot specifically. And it's something that you get experience over time. And it's crazy to say experience because I've only had like 2-3 guests. So the fact that I had seen that already on multiple occasions, it's kind of mind-blowing. But yeah, so like I take a light, or in this case we have really bright light in here, and I look at the pillowcases and just the sheets to make sure that it's not too crazy. Now in this case, I don't expect to see much on these sheets, right, or anything at all. I'll show you guys. Mainly because he came by himself, and because he came by himself, no, how do you say it? No extracurricular activities were happening that I know about, at least. I don't know, people do things, but he was only by himself, so those activities weren't going on. So I don't expect the sheets to be looking all types of crazy, you feel me? Which is cool. So in this case, I'm just gonna take it, put it in the washer and dryer, and we should be good. I don't think I have to spray like no OxyClean on it or anything like that. Strip the pillowcases, all that, and overall good. I just wanted to add that before, no, come on, before I just wrap it up.